Jeez, it's a mess. Anyway, hi. I haven't posted anything in a while due to my computer kind of like I don't honestly understand why. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's been a while since I've messed with it because every time I try to get into it and mess with it, I get a little angry and don't want to deal with it. And my financial ability right now is not stable enough to uh, essentially just take it to a computer place for them to go, oh, this is what's wrong, and blah, blah, blah. Not only that, but transportation and freedom, because I work and I do stuff and I clean my house because everybody's over at my house all the time. Anyway, so I guess just I wanted to, I guess, do vlogs in the meantime until I can get my stuff ready to go. But yeah, so there was one thing that I was thinking about recently that I don't know, I haven't heard or seen anybody talk about really, like, and that is just like stillness and being at peace. Like it's not often I hear. I mean, one of the most frequent things that I do when I'm at home now is I'll plug in my PS3. Oh, it's already plugged in. Anyway, I'll turn it on and I'll turn on Spotify and I'll listen to music when I get home from work or whether I'm at home cleaning or whatever to do. I mean, I listen to music on a 24/7 basis. Like there's no escaping it. But aside from that, one of the most frequent daily and nightly things that I do is I'll put on music, something soft, something peaceful. For me, it ends up usually being George Michael, Phil Collins, or instrumentals, or even Boise Avenue, which, if you don't know who Boise Avenue is, please check them out. They are probably one of the most phenomenal bands that I listen to on a regular basis. I mean, they're almost in every single one of my Spotify playlists. They're just one of those bands that I can't avoid listening to. I just every time I hear his voice and their instruments put together so perfectly and the way they redo songs and cover them. I like the way that they do songs better than the original artists, but that's my opinion. But aside from that, back to I'm rambling. Is like I'll go grab like a couple beers or something like that, or grab a thing of my Long Island iced tea or White Russian or whatever my poison for the night decides to be, and I'll sit outside. I'll sit outside and I'll stare at the sky with music playing, and most of the time I'll just, especially if it's night, I'll pop my headphones in and just sit on a chair outside and listen. I mean, see if I can. Nope, it doesn't seem I can flip it from here, but I'll show you. If that is my balcony. Hold on. It's very difficult to do this. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'll just make a second video or something like that. Anyway, there's a little red kitchen table chair sitting out on my balcony because I don't really have a lawn chair or anything to sit out there, and I have this little blue table with a ashtray, and I'll just sit there. I'll pop my headphones in and just sit there and listen. And there's nothing more peaceful and relaxing than just sitting outside and just essentially it's almost like embracing nature, but you're not because you're still technically inside the house because you're sitting out on the balcony, and you're not really going out into the forest or something, but you're watching the sky just sitting there. I mean, and I strongly encourage anybody to do that. Like, if you're gonna do something relaxing, I mean, even bring a book out there or something. But one of my favorite times is just sitting out there in the middle of the night at peace. Granted, I live next to the highway, so but at the same time, like, with headphones in and just sitting there staring out, it's it's refreshing, it's relaxing. And I mean, for someone like me who's kind of ADHD and kind of like out there, and I usually don't like to sit there and sit still, but recently that's all I've been doing. Like I'll sit out there, or I'll even sit out there with my guitar. I mean, my or any one of my four instruments, and just play. And if you're kind of in the same situation as me, where you got a balcony, you find it hard to sit there and enjoy yourself alone, because I live by myself. I don't have any roommates. That's the one thing about my financial situation that I approve of, is that I love being alone at points. There are some times where you get that feeling where it's like you like being alone, but there are times where you don't. And but the times that I do like being alone, it's usually sitting out on my balcony, and like emotionally it helps. Like it helps me realize that it's okay to be alone. Like I don't always need people to be around. And granted, a lot of the times people are like, let's go to Scott's house, he's awesome. And my house has literally become a bed and breakfast, essentially. I mean, they come over, I buy drinks, whatever kind of drink they want for the night, whether it be alcohol or soda or whatever. I cook them a home cooked meal, that it comes out of my pocket, and that I discussed with them what they want, and I cook it for them. And then they get to sleep in my king size or not Tempur-Pedic, but it's like a sleep number. And it's honestly, I got it from my ex when she was living here, but she didn't have any place for it, so she just gave it to me. So, which was great for me, because then I was like, oh crap, I gotta buy a bed. But I mean, it's a great bed, and everybody loves it. And people try to talk me out of, no, please sleep in your own bed. And I'm like, screw that, no. You're the guest in my home. The rule is that if you're sleeping over here, you sleep in my bed. It's the rule. I mean, unless of course, it's like 5 people. I mean, I had my brothers, both my brothers, my sister, and my cousin here the other week, and I had the girls sleep in my room, and us boys sleep out here. But it ended up not being the case. I mean, I had my brother fell asleep in the living room, or no, my brother fell asleep out here in the living room, and my sister fell asleep in the bed all by herself, and my cousin slept on the couch, and so did my brother and whatnot. And like and that's all I don't expect anybody to do anything here, but just relax. And I think it's one of the most rewarding things that I do, and I love it. But straying off topic again, because I ramble like a babbling monkey. Too babbling? Anyway, and shh. Anyway, the most essentially, I mean, if you can see, this is my view of what I have here. Like, it's not the greatest, but it's still pretty. And like I said, like if you're in that situation, you got a balcony or whatever the case may be, you don't even really need a balcony. Just go sit on the concrete or some shit. Like just go out there and enjoy it. Honestly, it's helped me through my emotional wreckness that I have. I mean, well, I'm not much of a wreck. I mean, I'm probably on the low side of the totem pole when it comes to emotional wreckness. I mean, people deal with so many other different things these days that, like, it's sad most of the time. I got a lot of friends that are, aren't always emotionally stable, and, like I try to be there as much as I can and whatnot, but can't always control that. But yeah, I mean, to anyone, I suggest doing that. So, that's all I really have to say. I mean, I'm going to try to do these more often, hopefully every day. I mean, I have, well, except for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is when I work. But I'm going to try to do this at least Monday through Thursday. Try to come up with something to talk about because all I do is sit at home anyway. So if you're cool with this, like it, please. Because I mean, I don't have any subscribers right now. And if any of you actually are watching, like, let me know. Because I'm doing this out of my own free time. I mean, one of the whole goals is, like, I don't necessarily want to do this by myself or for myself. Like, this is just kind of well, I guess in a sense I am doing this for myself because I'm doing it because it's fun and it's something to do and it's keeping me occupied, and I want other people to smile because I'm doing this. And yeah, so I mean, let me know. I mean, I may have my email connected to my YouTube channel. If so, feel free to email me. I will email you back. I'll make a Twitter account. I have another Twitter account, but I guess I could link that, but it's not the same thing. But yeah, just I'm here to talk if you need. And if you need somebody who's, what's the word? You need a middleman. That's not the right word either. Ooh. Shoot. What is it? It's essentially means is that you just need someone who's not on either side of a point in life, like you're having an argument with someone, and you want someone's opinion that doesn't favor you over that person or that person over you. You want someone who's not on either sides. So if you need someone like that, I'll be there. Just gotta put your foot out there. I mean, I can't contact you, obviously. Or can I? Anyway, getting weird. But yeah, like I said, just feel free. I'm more than happy to help out. Just let me know. All right, like I said, like this video, please subscribe, and I hope to hear from you, and hope you're having a good day. And see you later, guys. Love you. Bye.